Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Riley, and I'm coming back at you guys with another review. This time I will be reviewing a pistol that I've been meaning to review for a long time. This is the Sccy Cpx-2, and I'm happy that I can finally review this gun for you guys because it honestly is an awesome gun and it is definitely worth checking out. So in this video I have some footage at the gun range as well as out in the desert just shooting random things, so please stay tuned for the entire video. The video is only like 7 minutes long, so it's definitely worth checking out. So let's go ahead and jump into this review. As you can see, I'm just checking out the pistol here, and I absolutely love it. I like the color. I like this like OD green with black. I thought it was pretty unique. I didn't see a lot of these anywhere else, so I decided to go with this color. In this review, I was shooting Tula 115 grain ammo as well as some Federal 115 grain and some PMC ammo as well, so all sorts of ammo. One thing I'm going to tell you right off the bat with this gun is that the magazines are kind of finicky. When I say that, I mean if you do not, when you load them, you need to turn them upside down and sort of tap them on something so the ammo all comes to the very end, because if you don't do that, it won't feed properly. I don't know if this is just my magazines or if they need to be broken in or something, but that's something I definitely noticed right off the bat. So yeah, you're gonna want to check that out when you start loading your magazines in this gun. But other than that, it's a great gun. It's a very compact pistol, 9mm. It's got a really long trigger pull, kind of like a revolver, but honestly that's the only safety on this gun. So if you don't mind having a long trigger pull, and you can get used to the long trigger pull after a while. It's not like you'll never get used to it. I actually really like this trigger. Surprisingly, I didn't think I would when I first got this gun, but the trigger pull is actually not too bad. And it's a good safety because there's no way you can accidentally shoot this gun by pulling the trigger. You definitely have to intentionally pull that trigger for it to shoot. Okay. The gun feels great. It's around $200, so one of the competitors to this gun would be the Taurus PT-111 G2, which I reviewed a couple weeks ago. I'm going to tell you how it stacks up against that gun. And another thing I want to note is a lot of people said this gun was basically a clone of a Kel-Tec PF9, I think. And they do have a lot of similarities, and I'm not going to say that it's not a clone, but a lot of companies, I'm just going to say that almost every company I know of probably copied something from another gun company. So it's not like everybody's completely unique in the gun market nowadays. Everyone's taking a little bit from everyone else. So now that's taken care of. I found this gun to be surprisingly not snappy with recoil. You probably can't tell from shooting it from the footage, but it doesn't feel like it kicks a lot, because I thought like it would be kind of snappy just because it's a small pistol with a small barrel, but it's got a big enough grip that I was able to hold on to it, and it just didn't feel like a small pistol when I was shooting it. Like when I shot the PT-111, I got the feel of a small pistol. But this does not, for some odd reason, it does not feel like a small pistol, and I love that. This gun comes with two 10-round magazines when you buy it, so you got, that's pretty good, right? And it's pretty compact. Like if you were to compare it to size, compare it to something else, I would say it's around the same size as a PT-111 G2 Taurus. So it's definitely subcompact. I love this gun. I've actually been carrying it, believe it or not, lately. So that definitely says something about it. After I got the whole magazine issue figured out, I decided I do a 100-round test to decide if I'm going to carry a pistol. And basically what I do then is I shoot 100 rounds to the gun, and if the gun jams at least one time, if the gun jams, then I usually don't carry the gun, or I retest it with another 100 rounds. And I found this gun. I put 100 rounds through it, a mix of steel ammo, PMC, Federal, no jams. So I decided, you know what, that's 100%. So I think it's safe to carry this pistol. As you can see here, I'm just out in the desert, just shooting some paper targets that are stapled to some boards, some display boards. Nothing fancy here, guys. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money for like targets and stuff, so I just take I got some free display boards and I stapled some targets onto them, and I'm just shooting that in this video because just because it's cheap, it's free, so I decided to do that. And I'm just doing little drills here. Like I said, guys, I'm an amateur. I do this for fun. It's not like I'm a professional shooter or anything. I just like doing drills so I can get better, because I know my shooting needs to improve a lot, and the only way to improve is to practice a lot and get better. So I have been switching between this and my Taurus TCP to carry for quite a while. Obviously this is a lot bigger than the Taurus TCP, but I do have to adjust sometimes what I'm wearing to carry this bigger pistol, but honestly I don't mind it, and this is a great carry pistol. And like I said, I ran 100 rounds through it for a test. No jams, no failure to feeds, so I decided that that's a good carry pistol. Thanks for watching my video. Please like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I promise next week, guys, I'm going to have a great video for everyone. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, guys. See you next week.